Okay, once again, welcome to the Sunday sports recap. This is Sports Talk with Kerry Wehmeyer's show. It's sports recap video. We're recapping what happened at the Little League World Series today. Let's give you the end result. Southwest did defeat the Caribbean team 8-0. So the East Bank All Stars are the 2019 Little League World Series champions. So congratulations to um, the East Bank All Stars for winning the Little League World Series. Um, I knew this team right here, and I'm gonna tell you, this team absolutely had fans in this state that was rooting for this team. So, without a shadow of a doubt, anybody that's has a little league team and stuff like that can make the Little League World Series, and that's something right there that's achievable right there. So, um, I'll be honest with you. I say kudos to this team for having a great year and winning the World Series championship, bringing the championship back home to the New Orleans area. So the team from River Ridge, look, kudos. I'm glad you won. You're the future of what baseball is all about. You're the future. So I look at it this way. This team right here, outstanding year. What? I mean, you took your training and stuff like that to get to this point. So that's something to be proud of here in the New Orleans area. Look, so once again, we'll recap it. Let's go ahead and give you the scoring plays. Let's go ahead and do that. Switch this over. It's from GameChanger.com. GameChanger.com is a website devoted to scoring baseball games. Let's give you the breakdown in the top of the first. Southwest batting. They hit a double that was on a score, so it was 1-0 Southwest team. So 1-0 Southwest. They did score in the top of the first. Let's go to the top of the second. Not much offense. They only had a sack bunt in that game, so they kind of didn't get much out of that. Let's go to the top of the third inning. Top of the third inning now. Double by Southwest made it 2-0. That was with one out. Martin Lounge. That's Loughque. He hits a double. So that was in the top of the third. It was 2-0. They didn't score until, let's pull it down, scroll it down. Okay, in the top of the fifth. Single by Barry. He did steal second, so it was a single. So Darler did single. Barry did steal second, so that was a perfect time to get a run home. It was 5-0. Also, Southwest did score on a a walk. It was a pass ball. Made it 6-0 Southwest. So their last scoring was in the top of the sixth inning on a ground out. It was Barry grounded out to the first baseman. It was 7-0, and then a single. Ryan Doran, trying to say his name right. I don't want to butcher his name, young man. Single. That was in the top of the sixth, and it made it 8-0. So that was the scoring offense for the Southwest. Southwest wins 8-0, 10 hits. They did not have any errors, so good discipline on fielding the ball. So that's we're looking at. So once again, Southwest wins the Little League World Series championship by the final of 8-0. Congratulations to Southwest, known as the East Bank All Stars. So congratulations to them. We should have a parade or something for them. Hopefully, the cities will have that taken care of. Hopefully, they will for the Southwest and East Bank All Stars. So let's give you the box score of what happened. Switch that over. Let's go ahead and break that down. Derek DeLatter had went 2 for 3. Russo, he keeps hitting the ball. That is a good young man. He's going to be recruited. I'm going to tell you, he's going to be recruited by a high school and stuff like that. Marshall Laquite, saying his name. He went 3 for 3. He had a pretty good day today. Also, Connor P-Rod went 0 for 2. Gavin Barry went 1 for 3. Peyton Spadoni went 0 for 1. Also, Ryan Doran. I mean, it's pretty. He went 0 for 1. Also, Ryder Flathard went 0 for 2. Also, Alton Short went 0 for 1. Egan Prather, he went he didn't bat today. William Andre went 0 for 0. He had a walk. Also, Stan Witz went 0 for 2. Also, Jeffrey Curtis went 0 for 1. So they did strike out 3 times and had let's see 5. They did strike out 3 times and walk 5 times. So that is perfect. I'm very enthused about this team. So once again, congratulations to them. Let's give you the pitching wrap up. 6 innings for Prather. He had 2 hits given up. He gave up no runs. So good general performance. Also, he only had 2 walks. He didn't give up a home run. So that's perfect for this young man. So great pitching performance. He did have 88 pitches in the game. His strikeout percentage was 7.16. So I think that's perfect for this team. So once again, the East Bank All Stars win the Little League World Series by the final of 8-0. Congratulations to this young team. Let's see what their record they finish at in the Little League World Series. We're giving you the recap now. So they finish. Let's see. We'll pull it up. So they finish in the standings for the Little League World Series. They finish on top. So congratulations to the East Bank All Stars team. Let's see if I can pull up the stats and stuff. Recap. Okay, so they finish a whopping 5-1. Once again, congratulations to them. That's well deserved by this baseball team. So congratulations to the East Bank All Stars for winning the Little League World Series. So that is an accomplishment they should be proud of with their team. So I think um, congratulations. So um, so all the games they did win. They did had shutout. They had one against Southeast. Um, they had one against Midwest. Also, let's see, they had one-run game and three-run game. So they had some um, games that they shut out. So they finished 6-1 on the season. So 6-1 on the season. Congratulations to um, the East Bank All Stars. So congratulations your accomplishments on this season. So let's look at their stats as a team. We'll go ahead and break them down. Give me 1 second. Their batting. Um, as a team, the batting average was 368. So they had a 368 clip. So that was very perfect batting for them. Slugging percentage was 511. And on base percentage was 350. OPS was 962. So that is the. Let's give you their pitching breakdown. Okay, the pitching breakdown. Their innings. Let's give you their pitching. Okay, the ERA was trying to see the ERA. ERA. They finished 6-1. So they did have 45 strikeouts and 16 walks. So that was very excellent for this team. So I look at it this way: they finished the ERA was a whopping 12.60. So it was a whopping 12.63. So it was 12.63. Their WHIP was 10.79. So there was that. So they had a good ERA in a game. So they had some strikeouts and they also had some walks in there. So their main pitcher was Prather. He had 19 strikeouts. Also, Lounge had 16 strikeouts. So that's their two main pitchers for the um, East Bank All Stars. So that was their pitching. The effectiveness. Let's give you their effectiveness. The effectiveness was let's scroll this down. So I say they were a complete ball club. They were an absolute complete ball club, to be honest with you, to say the least. So I say this: look, will they make it next year? Absolutely. I think they will make it next year to the All-Star game, World Series. So I think they will make it to the Little League World Series once again. So once again, congratulations to the East Bank All-Stars for winning their Little League World Series by the final of 8-0. So once again, congratulations to these young men. These young men achieved a lot in their Little League season. So once again, congratulations to them. So we'll see them. You'll probably see them next year in the once again Little League World Series. So we'll go ahead and move along. Let me get this off the screen. Okay, we'll pop this up on the screen. Okay, we're going to recap Canadian football. So we're going to start doing Canadian football so we can get to the MLB stuff. So we're going to do that. Canadian football was today. We'll give you the recap of today's game. We didn't get into it in the live show. We'll do it tonight. So let's begin recapping tonight's this morning's game. Montreal defeated the Toronto Argonauts 28-22. In that game, Montreal is 5-4. Toronto Argonauts are 1-8 on the season. We'll give you the scoring plays. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's begin giving you the scoring plays. Let me switch this over. Sorry about that. Sorry about having that screen. Has the text on it. Okay. Let's begin. In the first quarter, Toronto did score on a field goal, made it 3-0. Also, second quarter, it was 6-0 Toronto. Net a field goal attempt. Also, McLean Bethel Thompson pass play was for 6 yards, touchdown, 12-0. Extra point was good, 13-0. Toronto on top. Toronto kicked the 46-yard field goal. That was at the 2:57 mark. 16-0 Toronto. Also, Montreal scored on a Vernon Adams 1-yard touchdown run. Made it 16-6. So it was 16-6 Toronto. Okay, let's go to the third quarter now. Third quarter, Montreal came back. It was 16-12 on a 65-yard touchdown pass. Extra point was good, 16-13. So it's a very close game. Also, Montreal, Vernon Adams had a 34-yard pass play for a touchdown, made it 19-16. Extra point made it 20-16. Also, Thompson had a 38-yard pass play for a touchdown, made it 22-20. 101 left to play. That was on the scoring play. Also, let's see. Montreal did score in the fourth quarter twice. Jeremiah Johnson's 25-yard touchdown run made it 26-22. And also the two-point conversion made it 28-22. So that's how the game ended. Final score 28-22. Montreal wins the game today. So they're now 5-4 in the season. Let's give you the breakdown stats. Okay, Montreal had 18 first downs to 30 for Toronto. They came on 25 run plays and 25 pass plays and 3 run plays. So 25 pass plays and 3 run plays. We don't want to get mixed up. Okay, they went 3 for 4 on third down efficiency. They used 70 plays in the game. Toronto used 70 plays. Total yards of offense, 543 yards for Toronto, 385 for Montreal. Yards per play was 8.2 for Montreal and 8.1. Passing, Montreal went 19 of 25. Toronto 36 for 47. So the pass plays was 13.4. Now running the football. Montreal only gained 77 yards. It was a 3.7 yards per rush. Toronto 105, 5.5. So Toronto did have a good running game today. So they did average 5.5. Penalty yards was 12 for 131 for Toronto. 7 for 80 for Montreal. Time of possession 32-49 for Toronto, and also Montreal 27-11. So let's give you the pass. Let's give you the stats. Vernon Adams went 19 to 25, 335, 2 touchdowns. Also, Jay Johnson had 12 carries for 54 yards. Also, your main receiver, pass catch receivers today was Q Bree. He had 5 catches for 91 yards. That's for the Montreal Alouettes. Posey had 4 catches for 76. Lewis had 3 catches for 86. That was in the game. Your main defensive leaders today on sacks was, let's see, Reed had 1. Brown had 1. And also Footy had 1. And also they had 1. So Montreal had 1, 2, 3, and I think 4 sacks today in the game against the Montreal Alouettes. So that was 4 sacks by the Montreal defense. So that's let's give you the Toronto breakdown. Let's do that. Toronto. We're going to switch over to Toronto Argonauts breakdown. Matthew Thomas had 36 of 47 passing, 464. So he had a 400-yard day and 2 touchdowns. Also, your main running backs for Toronto was Rainey with 9 carries for 46. Also, Burke with 6 carries for 37. And your receiving yards, let's go ahead and give you the receiving breakdown. Smith had 12 catches for 136. Green, 7 catches for 86. Edwards, 5 catches for 69 yards. Burke, 5 catches for 67 yards. So that was your also Walker, 3 catches for 65. And Ralph, 3 catches for 35. So your defensive sack leaders for today was Coleman. Let's see, Bishop had 1. Also, Gilchrist had 2. So they had some sacks today. So Gilchrist had 2, 1. So that's even sacks right there for the Toronto Argonauts. So once again, Toronto is 1-8 on the season. They are 4th in the East in the Canadian football. So once again, Montreal wins 28-22 in the game today. So we'll go ahead and recap MLB baseball. And we'll recap minor league baseball as well. So we'll do that in just a few moments. So we'll switch over to the MLB side. Okay, let's go over some scores. We'll go over box scores as well. Okay, in the top of the 8th, it is St. Louis on top, 11-4. Also, in the 3rd inning, it is the Yankees up 2-1. Some finals today. Baltimore defeated the Tampa Bay Rays 8-3. The Kansas City Royals went 9-8 over the Cleveland Indians. The Atlanta Braves went 2-1. Dallas Keuchel was the winner. So he got the win. And also Malcon got the save. Also, the Miami Marlins went 3-2. The Pittsburgh Pirates went 9-8 over the Cincinnati Reds. Houston Astros went 11-2. So once again, they get a win. So we'll give you the box score recap on that. Box score recap. Waiting on the box score to come up. So we're going to do that in just a second. Let me try to see if I can pull this down a little bit. Okay, box score recap. 11-2 was the final. Astros are now 85-47. Let's give you the plays on that game. Okay, let's begin with scoring plays. The Astros did score in the bottom of the first. Ground out, it was 1-0. Astros in the bottom of the fourth. The Astros did score the single. It was 2-1 in the bottom of the fourth. Now in the bottom of the seventh, the Astros did score. Martin Maldonado hit a home run in the game. It was 4-1. Astros in the bottom of the eighth, the Astros did score on a double and a single. It was 6-1 Astros. That was in the bottom of the eighth. And also on a wild pitch it was 7-1. So it was 7-1 in the bottom of the eighth. Also in that same inning, Reddit did hit a double. It was 9-1. Jose Altuve hit his 24th home run of the season on a fly ball, made it 11-1. So that was the inning that they did score. They did score the 7 runs in the bottom of the eighth. So that was pretty impressive right there. So once again, the top of the ninth, the Angels did score solo homer. It was 11-2. So that was in the top of the ninth. So once again, the Astros win 11-2 over the Los Angeles Angels. And Valdez was the winner. He's 4-6. Let's give you the box score recap. We'll give you that. Let's go ahead and we're showing it on your screen. Jose Altuve went 2 for 4 today. Brentley 1 for 2. Bregman 1 for 5 today. He was left on base 4 times. Also Alvarez 0 for 2. Granell went 2 for 4. Toro went 1 for 2. Reddit went 2 for 3. Maldonado went 1 for 4, and also Marsnick went 0 for 4. They left 10 men on base. They had the walk to strikeout ratio was perfect today. They had 6 walks and 6 strikeouts, so they kind of had a very productive day at the plate. 10 hits in the game, so very productive day. We're showing you the doubles that happened. So the doubles right here, we'll highlight it. This is what we're showing you. So this Bregman had one. Maldonado had a home run. Altuve had a home run, and also I'm trying to say, let's see, 2 out RBI. Reddit and Altuve. There was 6 for 12 with runners in scoring position. So very productive day for the Houston Astros. Very productive at bats today. So let's give you the pitching. Valdez went 6 innings. He had 2 hits, given up 1 run. He walked 5 and struck out 8, so he kind of struggled with his pitching rotation today. But he got 8 strikeouts. Rondon had no line on him, 3.75 ERA. Also Smith gave up 1 hit. Also same guy that pitched yesterday. Denver Sky had one hit given up. He also had one run. The one that was earned. He gave up the home run, so that was in the game. As a team, Astros gave up five walks, 8 strikeouts, 2 home runs. They gave up 4 hits, 2 runs, and that was the line on them. So once again, the Astros are now 85, and so they're going to win those 90 games in the next couple of days. They're going to win. They're going to get that win mark up to 90. So without a shadow of a doubt, so they will get that win mark up to 90. So once again, the Astros win 11-2. They will have another game, I'm pretty sure, tomorrow. We'll recap it if we do. Okay, let's go ahead and go back to the scoreboard. We'll go to the standings in just a few moments. Okay, let's see. Update at the end of the third inning, it is the Yankees up 2-1. So that's going to the fourth. Let's give you the other scores today. Minnesota winning 7-4, so Minnesota keeps winning. So I'm glad to see that. Also, Texas Rangers once again dropping that again 2-0 to the Chicago White Sox. Let's give you the box score on that game. Let's give you a box score in that game. We'll do that. And we'll do minor league baseball as well. So, and then we'll wrap this up for the even. Okay, Chicago wins 2-0 once again. Chicago's got starting to win 60 games, so they're starting to get to 60 and 70. Your losing pitcher was Burke. He is 0-1. We'll show you the box score of the Texas Rangers. Texas Rangers batters. We're looking at it right here. Not much offense today by the Texas Rangers. Only guy that stood out was Chu. He went 1 for 2. Everybody in the lineup went completely 0 for 4, 0 for 1, and stuff like that. But they did leave 15 men on base. They struck out 8 times and walked 4 on the offensive side. So not much offense to bear, to look at. Okay, let's give you the pitching. Pitching breakdown. Burke gave up 2 hits, 1 run. One of them was earned. He walked 3, struck out 5. Also, Class, that's C-L-A-S-E. He had 1 strikeout today. He gave up a hit, a run. Also, Martin gave up 2 hits, and he gave only had 2 strikeouts in the game. So that's the breakdown of the box score for the Texas Rangers. We'll give you the scoring plays. Let's go ahead and do that. So we're looking at it. Not much offense for the Texas Rangers. The Chicago White Sox did score in the bottom of the third and also scored in the bottom of the second. So they scored their 1 run. So it was a ground out and also single. Now Texas had a strikeout, ground out, fly out, and line out. And the only offense was a walk. That was in the top of the 9th. So that's unfortunate for the Texas Rangers to be this damn sloppy in the month of August. So they have to be, hopefully they can get over the sloppiness and start winning some games. Because I'm going to tell you, the Texas Rangers fans are going to get very impatient. And I'm going to tell you, they're going to be wanting changes. They're going to be wanting changes um, coming down the line. So, look, Texas Rangers hasn't been irrelevant since, I'm trying to see, it's been a long time. So, I can't think that off my mind. So, once again, the Chicago White Sox win 2-0. So, they are now 60 and 70. The Rangers are now 64 and 68. So they're falling into a slump right now. So that's something, look, that the fans are going to get sick and tired of in the long run. So that's the recap on the Texas Rangers. Okay, let's go to the other scores. We'll go ahead and do that. Give me 1 second to switch it over. And we'll go over to minor league baseball in just a second. Okay, in the top of the fourth, it is still 2-1 Yankees on top of the LA Dodgers. Let's go ahead and scroll down to the other scores. Okay, Arizona wins 5-2. They are now 65 and 66. Also, the Cubs suffer another loss, so that's highly unlikely for the Cubs to suffer another loss at the hands of the Washington Nationals. 7-5 was the final. So Cubs are going to have to start winning because they're going to fall way behind in the standings. They're going to fall way behind. That's something that the Cubs are going to have to start doing. Now the Giants went 5-4. Giants went 5-4. Boston, once again, they're 70 and 62 in the season. There's no reason they shouldn't be in the playoff, but they're behind in the playoffs. So Boston loses 3-1 to San Diego. Also, the Toronto Blue Jays keep falling apart. They have to rebuild next year as well. Seattle defeats them 3-1. So that's just a lot of teams that's in the cellar and stuff like that. So that is your MLB recap for Sunday night. Let's give you the standings going out, and we'll recap minor league baseball as well. Okay, as of right now, the Yankees are 84 and 47. They are playing right now. They are 8 games ahead of Tampa Bay. So that's just also in the Central, Minnesota is 79 and 51. Cleveland is only 3 games out of the division lead. Also, Houston is 85 and 47. They will get that 90th win. They're a couple more games away from getting 90th win. So that's going to be a very interesting. I say the West will go to Houston. That's going to probably be settled. Also, Atlanta is at 80 and 52, so they got their 80th win. So congratulations to them. Washington keeps winning, so they're going to be in the playoffs. Now, Philadelphia is going to be the one that's going to be missing the playoffs. Now, St. Louis, they're falling 2 games behind right now. The Chicago Cubs are falling 2 games behind. 2 games behind in the standings. So they have to get some wins. They have to get wins to stay afloat of the National League Central. Now the LA Dodgers, they're 86 and 45, so they're going to win 90 games as well. So the sooner the better. So let's give you the wild card standings as we go. waiting on the wild card standings to load up. Okay, your leaders are Houston, New York, and Minnesota. Your central, your wild card teams are Cleveland, Tampa Bay, and Oakland. Right now, it's only a game out of the wild card. So if they can get some muster up some needed wins, I think they'll be in the playoffs. So without a shadow of a doubt. Now in the National League wild card race, St. Louis has a good lead. Also, the Dodgers are division leaders, and also the Atlanta Braves. The top two teams make the postseason, one game playoff. Chicago right now is still in the wild card hunt, and also Washington is in the wild card hunt as well. Now, Philadelphia is one game out of the wild card. So here's the deal: if Philadelphia can come up with some wins, I say this: they'll probably get back into that wild card race. So the Mets are two out. The Milwaukee Brewers are two out. San Francisco is four out. So they're way behind. Arizona is way behind as well at four. So that is your wild card standings, and also National League and American League standings. Let's switch over to minor league baseball. Let's see what happened in minor league baseball today. We'll switch it over. This is last breakdown right here to minor league baseball. Let's give you unfortunately, we cannot break down the New Orleans Baby Cakes. They're in the they're still playing, bottom of the fourth. No scores, so we'll have it tomorrow if we can get the recap. So we'll have that tomorrow. Okay, let's switch over to the AAA, AA affiliates. Let's go to the Biloxi Shuckers. Let's give you the Biloxi recap as well. We'll see if they're playing. I had to do that. Okay. Biloxi wins 1-0 over the Mississippi Braves. We'll give you the recap on that game. Box score recap for that game. So we've been recording for 42 minutes. So we'll have this uploaded to Facebook and YouTube in just a few moments. Okay, let's give you the recap on that game. Okay, Biloxi wins 1-0. Andrew was the winner. He's 3-0. Let's give you the box score leading hitters. Okay, your box score leading hitters was Jaimo Josiah went 3 for 4. Also, Sergovia went 3 for 4. So that was your two hitters today for the Biloxi Shuckers. Jaimo George, that's his name. I'm saying his name right. I keep butchering his name. Also, Sergo Bia went 3 for 4. So they did lead 12 men on base. They struck out 9 times. So your pitching recap was, let's see, Roginger with 6 innings. He had 7 strikeouts, 2 walks. He also gave up 2 hits. Also, Bender had 2 hits given up and 1 strikeout. Andrews got the win. He gave up 1 hit. He walked 2 batters, and he struck out 1 batter. So that's the breakdown. Give you the scoring plays. Okay, Biloxi did score in the bottom of the ninth was a wild pitch, so it's a walk-off fashion. Biloxi wins 1-0. So congratulations to Biloxi. Biloxi gets close to the 80th win. Not much offense in the top of the ninth for the Mississippi Braves, so it's not much. Biloxi had 3 singles in that bottom of the ninth, so, and then a wild pitch got them a win. So once again, Biloxi wins 1-0. They are now 79-53. We'll give you the standings on them before we sign off for this evening. Get this uploaded to YouTube and Facebook. Okay, let's give you the standings on Biloxi as of right now. Biloxi right now is 38-24. They're 3 games ahead of the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimps, and also the Pensacola Wahoos is also 3 games behind as well. So their elimination numbers are 5. Biloxi right now has a comfortable lead over them. Let's give you the overall standings. Biloxi has a 6-game advantage over Pensacola at 6.5. Biloxi is on a 2-game winning streak. Their division record is 49-28. Their home record is 43-24. Their road record is 36-29. So that is your standings for the Southern League. We can't give you the PCL because the Baby Cakes are playing right now as we speak. No score, so we'll give you that tomorrow. So let's go ahead and recap the show. Okay, once again, this concludes Sports Talk with Kerry Wehmeyer sports recap video for Sunday, August 25th. We'll be back on again tomorrow on Facebook, Periscope, YouTube, and Twitch with the live show. So we'll be on tomorrow. We'll have coaches' press conferences tomorrow. And hopefully we will have the Saints coaches show tomorrow night. So probably we'll have that tomorrow night. And also we'll have the LSU preview video. We'll have that uploaded to Facebook, YouTube, and right after the show, we'll do that. So once again, like, share, and subscribe, everybody. Everybody directly on the screen. So that's it's written on your screen, so everybody can see where to go and stuff like that. You can email me anytime at kerry.wehmeyer@yahoo.com. Also, Skype, it's the same address, and also Hangout for Google Hangout, it's the same address as well. Okay, everybody have a good rest of your Sunday, and we'll be back tomorrow.